Hello, this is future Isla. I just finished editing the video. I just needed to get this out here that I had like tried to film a lot of like full days of eating when I was in Europe, but then I would get like halfway through the day and forget. So I just kind of have like bits and pieces and show you some tips or just like show you what I would do in certain situations, like eating at a 3-star Michelin restaurant where you want to like try everything, and then being at a music festival and what to drink and what to eat before, what to eat on like a travel day. So there aren't really like full days, but there's just like little moments. But I really wanted to get this out to you because I think it could be valuable. Just bear with me because it's like super choppy. I feel like not super cohesive. I definitely couldn't add the calories and the macros because I didn't know. But I just need to get this out here so I can like move on because I'm back home and I want to get content uploaded. But I told myself I couldn't upload any more content until I got this done. So let's go. Hello, today's the day. We are leaving for Greece. We were supposed to leave last night, but our flight got canceled to London. So they rerouted us on a flight this morning to Chicago. And then we're just foregoing. We're not really missing anything. We were just going to get into Athens last night at like 7 their time. So we would have to spend the night and then wake up, and we were just going to go because we didn't want to go to Athens anyway, really. So we only have a 1-hour layover though as the consequence, but hopefully it'll be fine. It's in Chicago, and then we have a direct from Chicago to Athens. I'm just trying to finish picking up. As far as what I've eaten today, I ate half of a muffin. I've had like half of a latte. I feel like ever since I've been starting to eat dinners with David, my food pattern is like I'm not super hungry for breakfast anymore. And my stomach is kind of hurting when I try to eat breakfast. Let me show you. So I had half of one of these muffins, but it's starting to really hurt my stomach. I've been having a whole one, so I tried a half one today and it was pretty good. And then I have a latte. I make a honey lavender latte like that with 2% milk. After flying a lot this past year, I've just kind of learned to honestly just like not eat at the airport. Honestly, because like it's so expensive, and then when I find fruits and vegetables, they are awful quality. Like they are like halfway disintegrated, and I don't feel like I'm that picky of a person. So, but today I don't know what we're gonna do for eating, which is why I'm gonna bring you along, because I don't think we're gonna really eat. We don't have that much of a layover in Chicago, so yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna eat in the next 24 hours past this time. I do have a little like snack pack that I'll show you, but basically right now I'm just like scrambling to pack a little bit more. But I think I'm about done packing, and I honestly was gonna try to go maybe walk on the treadmill for like 30 minutes just because I like to get a little bit of walking in before we go, or I might like walk laps around the airport or something, but let's go. All right, I'm just gonna do a voiceover for most of this video, but yeah, I ended up walking outside. It felt really good to just like be outside because I know I'd be inside most of the day. And then we got to the airport in DFW and went to Papacitos, which I actually was really craving because David and his mom went the night before, and I was super jealous. They have really good chicken fajitas, and I ended up eating like a couple of pieces of it, definitely not the whole thing. David actually split this whole meal, and then I feel like I ended up eating a fourth of it. This is me show like what we both had left over. David got some like his like unhealthy snacks, and I had like a couple of the clusters in the plane. All right, and then the airplane food was atrocious. I mean, they just like, maybe I got in like a serving and a half of produce. It was either like barbecue chicken or that pasta. I went with the pasta because I felt like at least I get a little bit of produce in. Then we went into the airport lounge, and I went ham because that was like the first place that we arrived at, and I think we were there for like 2 hours or something in the Athens airport lounge. So I thought that was gonna be like chocolate Greek yogurt, but it was like just pudding. And then I tried like a bunch of the sandwiches. I didn't eat all of them. I just kind of tried bites of them. I got a half cappuccino. I got a banana for later. Finally, they brought in like more vegetables. So I got the eggplant. I got these like peppers. I got a little bit of rice. And then I tried a Greek salad. I was just trying to show you that I was not really getting like big portions of this, just little bits. Then I finally ate that banana from earlier. So if you're ever in the airport, you can always like pack the banana. You don't have to eat it right then and there, but this definitely helped me get an extra serving of produce in. So then we explored the little Mykonos town and finally found a place with a classic Greek salad, and I got tzatziki. Then dinner, we went to this really good place. I feel like there were so many of these little places where you could just like get a whole grilled fish. We got like roe fish dip, which was on a lot of websites too. baguette, and a whole fish, greens, and potatoes. So rolling on to the next day, the hotel breakfast. I don't think I was super hungry because we ate so much the day before. I did get a cappuccino, and then I was trying to get more fiber in, so I thought Cheerios might be a good way to go. And then David ordered this like chocolate crepe. I had like one bite of it. My jam in Greece were these Freddo espressos, which I still want to make at home. It's pretty much just 2 shots of espresso that they shake up, and it tastes a little bit elevated. Got a white wine instead of any of the cocktails. Cocktails are like super overpriced, but also it's just not local to here. So I enjoy doing the white wine and just kind of relaxing at one of the beach clubs. Hello. I feel like I haven't even really addressed the camera, but we have to leave in about 20 minutes to go to dinner, but our reservation is until like 2 hours, and I'm pretty hungry. So I'm having one piece of dark chocolate, not the best for a snack. But I did bring this from home that I never ate on the airplane. I think I'm gonna eat some of those. But my meal pattern kind of has been like a semi-heavy breakfast, like heavier than I'm used to at home, and then like a pretty heavy dinner, I feel like, or like heavy for what I'm used to. Like yesterday, we got Greek salad, fried cheese, fried zucchini fritters, and then also a whole fish with extra vegetables, and a cocktail and a glass of wine. That's a lot compared to what I normally have for dinner. So, I feel like that's a pretty good pattern to be getting into. I'm really trying to just listen to hunger and fullness cues. That's a big thing for when you're on a vacation, because your meal pattern is, like, I try to maintain it, but it's hard when I don't have, you know, like, all my normal food, and then, like, you're also eating more at other meals than I would at home. So also just trying to get in as much produce every time I eat possible. I'm trying to get in like 5 to 6 servings still, which I think I'll be able to do today. So, because I had a banana for breakfast. No, maybe I only had one. Well, banana, I'm going to have this. And for dinner, I already looked at the menu of where we're going. They have lentil soup. And I was going to get a Greek salad. I love Greek salads here. And I feel like that'll about be 5. So that's why I have to make sure to snack on produce and not just like a whole bunch of dark chocolate or popcorn or something. Because when you're eating less meals, less opportunity to eat vegetables. I find that I just don't feel very good on a trip when I don't eat as much vegetables. So that's where we're at. So we're going to eat at this place called M Eating in Mykonos town, which is like the old historic town area. It's a little bit like nicer than the other places we've been to, just kind of like fish places. Hopefully we'll have some good food, but I haven't really been enjoying like the local, just like whole fish. Greek salads are so good. We go to Santorini. I want to keep on having like one of those a day. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm just gonna try to eat this and get ready and go. Okay, so this was like the fanciest place that we kind of found to eat, and I did order the lentil soup. So that's like a serving of produce. Then we also got this, like, I think it was like squid with like more produce and like a cauliflower puree at the bottom. This was like pure produce. This thing on the right was like a zucchini eggplant like casserole thing with no cheese. Then David really wanted the truffle mushroom pasta, so a little bit more produce. So we still got a lot of produce every time. And then I only ate a half of the chocolate they offer because I was so full. Hi, I realize I'm supposed to be filming a full day of eating today, and it is midday. But I'll just fill you in on what I ate and show you the rest. So it's 12:30. We're here in Santorini. Look. So pretty. A little blue dome. I don't know if it's the blue dome, but I feel like it is maybe. But it is 12:30 and I'm sitting here for about like an hour and a half, just like overlooking the sea, drinking what they call, I think, a Freddo espresso. I think it's like cold iced double espresso black. It's been my jam since I've been here, because I've just been eating like lots of other calories other ways besides like in my coffee. I don't feel like I need it because it's not anything special. To me, traveling calories are about special foods. But for breakfast, I did eat, they had these like smallish pancakes with, I thought, it said blueberry pancakes that were oat. So my thought process is that they would be higher in fiber, but they literally had like 3 blueberries on top. But I did also order a side of fruit, and the fruit was pretty good. It was like 1.5 cups or even 2 cups of fruit. And they had it with like Nutella, and I just had like maybe a tablespoon of Nutella with it. It was like apples, grapes, pears, kiwi, strawberries. And then my little espresso that I had at 10 is when I had breakfast. I'm trying not to like wake up too early here because I don't want to like get too into the jet lag. And then also we have our festival next week that is really late at night. But anyway, so that's all I had for breakfast. Lunch, we were gonna go out for lunch today, but we've been enjoying just like chilling during the day. We don't really get too hungry. A part of me like really wants to just keep trying different food, but I think I'm okay. I think we're gonna get like tapas tonight. So this evening we're doing a winery tour, which I'm really excited about, and I'm trying to look at what other people post a picture of, and it looks like we're getting like different types of food there. I kind of wish we did like a food tour here, but I don't know. I get like confused about Santorini because it's like super touristy, so I don't know, like I feel like a lot of the food is like, I don't know if it's like Americanized or specialized for like tourism. Like all the restaurants I see are like modern take on Greek food, and it's like I just want like the old take on Greek food. So all that to say, I don't know if we're gonna have lunch. Honestly, we probably will have like a little something. They have this like really good lentil salad that I had here yesterday at the hotel. It's just expensive, but, and then I have leftover Greek salad we got like late night. David wanted french fries and I got Greek salads. I've been loving Greek salads here. I did exercise this morning. I went on the treadmill for like 30 minutes and then I did like a 20-minute lower body strength training workout just because I have a lot of time here and the gym is like pretty nice. Yesterday I had to walk a full hour because we did a boat tour, so I was just sitting around all day. Today I'm assuming we're gonna be walking around if it's winery tours, so I didn't walk as much. But that's it for now. So lunch is up in the air, dinner is winery tour, and they're supposed to have like tapas at each winery we go to. I guess like Greek tapas, hopefully. So I did end up eating my leftover Greek salad from last night, which if you're in Greece, definitely make sure to get one of these like every day. They're so good, and it gets me like at least 2 servings of produce in one meal, and I've tried to make it back at home and I cannot replicate it, so highly recommend wherever you are. I decided to go ahead and get lentils because I feel like it's been a hard to get fiber in. Beans are like a powerhouse for fiber. I barely met my fiber goal yesterday with the beans, and I don't know what tonight is going to entail. I think my plan is to skip all the like little snacks they're going to give us at each winery, and then I think they're giving us dinner, so I'll just eat dinner and hope that it's like vegetables. But I got, yes, the lentils because they're count as a vegetable. They're high in protein, really high in fiber, and that's it. I did not end up skipping the snacks. They offered a lot of really small things that I was so full of at the end. It was like hummus, relish, olives, a little bit of tzatziki, but then there were things like this, which is like a meatball with like a bread. And then this final winery was just like a ton of cheese and meat. I tried to like stay away from it, but I honestly pretty much ate all of this. And then wasn't this view so beautiful? Oh my gosh. Sunset winery tour, highly recommend. Oh my god, I feel so sick. Like I just ate too much. I can't figure out if it's like me or what. Like if I eat too much, I literally feel like just like sick. Like we were gonna try to go on a walk this evening because like I thought I'd walk a lot and I still really haven't walked that much at all. So I couldn't even go on a walk because I just feel so gross. Plus it is like 9:30. But we've been trying to beat the jet, like stay up until like 1 a.m. every day. But, yeah, basically just ate like a lot of cheese. I don't know how much, I don't feel like buzzed at all. So like, I don't feel like I had like that much wine. I feel like buzzed for a minute and then I was like, I don't want to feel like this anymore. So I would just like take sips of my wine and pour the rest out. We tried like 20 different wines or something like that. And yeah, the last place I was just like, well, I guess this is dinner. Let me like eat a lot. And I wish that I would have like had the willpower to not. And then like walked up to the little pita place and gotten like another Greek salad like I had for lunch today. But like, I was just like, I don't know. I'm just going to eat what's in front of me because I don't know what I'm going to do. I did try to just like cover it up, but like I am so bad about like if there's food out in front of me, I will eat it. I wish I could have like maybe asked him to like take it. I tried to cover it up with a napkin, but like I still kind of picked at it. I wish there was something to pair with wine other than cheese. If it was like vegetables. So this is a day where I didn't really go to plan. I feel like I ate so much and my stomach hurts. But I don't really know what I could have done. Like I said, I could have tried to just like not eaten the last like whole cheese and meat platter and tried to go out to eat tonight for like a vegetable salad thing. I don't know. It was just really hard because we were just like sitting there for like hours and it was like a personal plate. It wasn't like I was doing fine when it was like a communal plate and I was like, I'm not going to have any more of that. But then it was like a personal plate and I was like, well, I might as well. So it's okay. Tomorrow we'll be here until like 1 and then we're going to the airport and then we don't get to Barcelona until like 12 a.m. or something like super late. So I don't know if we're eating dinner. We lay over in Rome. Maybe we'll eat something in Rome. So I don't know what my strategy for eating tomorrow is. I keep telling myself I should just like skip a breakfast. Skip a meal. That's what we were doing in Mykonos, and I feel like it actually worked out a lot better. Like we just ended up skipping like lunch, but I keep getting afraid that I like won't eat enough. But like that obviously is not happening each time. So maybe I'll try to skip lunch again. I don't know, but I'm gonna skip vlogging tomorrow, and I'm gonna vlog a day in Barcelona. So probably like not tomorrow, but the next day. So I'm gonna go to bed. We're going to watch Silo and Crowded Room because new episodes came out. Bye. Okay, this is just one meal out of Barcelona. We ended up going to this 3-star Michelin restaurant called Abac, and we had like 15 little courses, it felt like. And I don't even know what a lot of these things are to explain to you. This was like a tomato this was, I think, one of my favorites with like the gazpacho, and they called it like a liquid tomato salad. It was pretty good. This was really good, but they said it was bark, so I don't even know what food this was. More gazpacho-esque with like a lobster in the middle. And then at this point I was like so full that I was only only eating half of all of these things. And I felt bad. The waiters were like, oh, is everything okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm just so full. I think this was like another fish dish. So if you ever go to one of these places, you know that this was dessert, and you don't have to eat everything. I know it's hard because then you don't really get like a choice. This was dessert. But you can always just like only eat half of what they bring, and sometimes that's like the only option you have. Even though it was so good, I wish I had more room for everything. Hello, I feel like I look crazy, but just woke up. It's like 10 a.m. and let me see if I can walk this off. Any better? We are going to Madrid today, so I'm trying to pack up. But I forgot to post the rest of what I ate yesterday. We ended up yesterday. We took like kind of professional pictures. We got our engagement pictures here a while back. We got engaged a couple years ago, and so we were here. We're like, oh, let's do it again because those are like our favorite pictures ever. So we did that, and then we weren't really hungry, but we just wanted to eat something. So we went to the same tapas restaurant that we went to on the first day, and I just got peppers because I really wasn't hungry, and that even was like too much. So we got peppers. David got ham, but I didn't want any because I wasn't hungry for it. And then we got another picture of red sangria and a cup of white, but I did not have a lot of it because, again, I just like wasn't hungry, and my stomach like started hurting right after I ate it pretty much. So I think that's it. I'm gonna take off from YouTube for today and then film, I think, tomorrow when we have a full day in Madrid. So I will catch you up then. Bye. Hi, I feel like it looks really dark. We are in Madrid. It is Wednesday. So I'm also going to film a What I Eat Wednesday on Instagram. So if you're interested in those weekly, you can go check it out on Instagram. But I haven't really unpacked in Madrid yet. So we're in Madrid the longest. We got here yesterday, like 3, 4-ish. And we have a full day here today, and then the next 3 days after that are the music festival, and then we leave the day after. So we got in yesterday and just like walked around the city, ate too much again, and I am taking a stand. I am not eating a lot the rest of this trip. I feel gross because I feel like I've just been eating so much. Even though I've been eating vegetables and stuff, I think eat less and drink less and I'll feel better. So today I did find like a salad spot that's like not Spanish at all, but I think I did a good job of eating locally. And then I think I'll just like eat locally for like dinners or something. So I found a good salad spot. Today we're trying to do a chill day because the festival starts tomorrow, and the festival is like very late. So it's from like 7 to like 3 a.m. or something. So we're trying to get our days started later. So it's like 11:30 right now. And we did just wake up at like 11, which is not characteristic of me. I've been sleeping a lot. I went to sleep at 11 too. I'm starting my day with my regular in-hotel coffee latte. It's just, well, it's not a latte. It's just an espresso with sugar in it. And I'm going to have another one because they only give me like 2 coffee pots a day. And then I'll show you the lunch spot. For dinner, we're trying to do a little bit more of an authentic like tapas thing. We're finding it harder in Madrid to like find, I don't know if modern is the word, but maybe like younger. I don't know. Like it seems like Madrid just seems to cater so much more towards tourists, which makes it harder to find healthier foods at tapas places like vegetables and stuff. So, yeah, we're going to go to the healthy spot. Then we're going to come back, and I think I'm going to try to go to the gym because we're trying to just like relax today and then go back out for dinner. And that's pretty much today. We're not really sightseeing because we're trying to just like take it chill. I need to unpack all that crap, and then we're gonna go to lunch, I guess, around like 12:31, but I am like starving right now. But let's get ready and go. So for the last 3 days of this trip, pretty much I ate the same thing every day, which was a sugar added to 2 espresso pods that I made in the hotel. Then we would go to the Honest Greens place, and it was a lifesaver because we just loaded up on produce. Then we would go to the music festival. This was Offspring the day we started, and it was great. It was super hot though, like way too hot for me to even be hungry. And then I tried to drink the beer, but I couldn't even do that because I was so hot. So I just was drinking water. Bye.